It's your boy Strider for Project again. I'm just gonna give you guys a quick update on my deck profile, and I'm just gonna let you know how Threading War worked out. So before I entered my local tournament, me and my buddy tested it out, and it actually turned out not to be that good. And a lot of people have told me to use Wabakus instead of this card because it sets up for like more control plays and things like that. So thank you guys for telling me about that. I'll probably try that out maybe if what I have in my deck now doesn't work out, but the cards I have in my deck right now I think are really, really good, and I again want you guys' opinions on it. So let's get right into it. Okay. I wish I had like a camera stand. Like I really don't like doing this with one hand. Anyways, okay. So it's obvious 3 Dragonfly. Oh, by the way, is this it? No, that's not it. Is this it? That's not it. Okay. I'm looking for German Inzektor cards. Like I have one German Dragonfly. From like one random eBay seller, like he added it in with the German Foolish that came in my mail, so that's pretty cool of him. But like if you look at them, they're like the German one is darker. It's kind of hard to see on camera, but the German one is darker and it looks better. So I'm looking for German or French or Italian dragonflies, like any foreign like dragonflies. I want those, except Spanish. I don't really want Spanish ones. No offense. I don't want German hornets. It's too expensive for me right now. German, like any foreign centipedes would be cool. 4 Gigamantis, Ultra or OT would be pretty cool. Same with Hopper, and that's about it. So yeah, that's just the main lineup, 2 Hoppers, 1 Giga, and then 3 of all the other ones. So that's that. 1 Dark Arm, 2 Troopers. Like I said, I already explained that. Troopers are just really good. It sets up for your Call to Honda plays, Dark Arm plays, things like that, so he's good. And like I love playing heroes when I use this card. Mill 3, attack Alias, draw a card for free. Broken. 2 Veilers. I feel like 3 is not necessary unless you're playing the mirror match or windups. 3 is probably good in Dragons too, but at the same time it's not, because like I said it before, if they have a live grave, this card is not going to help you as much as you think it is. So 2 is, I think, is fine. And that, like, I don't really have room to put the third one. I don't have any room in this deck. It's 42 cards. But, I'll talk about that later. Okay. Torgat Engine still. I haven't tried the dualities. I don't have them right now. I'll probably try them out, like, in 2 weeks when I get paid again. Yep. Okay. There's a monster lineup. Magics, or spells, sorry. 1 Foolish. 1 Book. 1 Allure. 2 Swords. 1 Reborn. 1 Dark Hole. 1 Heavy. 3 MSDs. Okay. 1 Solemn. 2 Warnings. 2 Torrentials. 2 Calls. And the amazing cards of the deck. 2 Raigeki Breaks and 1 Compulse. So let's talk about these cards. Let's talk about Raigeki Break. Okay. This card is so good. Like, okay, if you think about it, Inzektors, they don't have that many monster removals. All they have is their Hornet. Their back row lineup is shit. It's standard. Every other deck plays these back rows except for the Call of the Haunteds. The Call of the Haunteds don't really kill monsters. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they're not bottomlesses, they're not deep prisons, they're not, like, things like that. They're not that, like, power. They're not power cards. Like, these cards are so good. Raigeki Break. Read it. Target. Hold on, I can't read it through the camera. Discard 1 card. 2 target, 1 card in the field. Destroy it. That is broken in Inzektors. You have so many discard targets in your deck. Like, it doesn't even matter. Like, you have Call the Haunteds. Like, you can pitch your Dragonfly and call the Haunted back next turn. You can pitch your Trooper and then set your Call the Haunted and do your little cool play with that. You can pitch your Hornet. You can pitch your Hopper. You can set up for Dark Armed. It's such a good card. Like, I don't see how this card is going to be bad in this deck, and I cannot wait to try it out. I think it's going to be really good. And it's not just target a monster, it's target any card. So even during mirror matches, like, when they side deck, you could target, well, not mirror matches, like matches, like, you can target the skill drains, you can target the prohibition, you can target the shadow imprisoning. Like, this card is fucking broken. So, that's just me, that's what I think. I think this card is going to be really good in my deck. Like, I know I said that about Threatening War, but Threatening War is a little off topic. He's not that good. Like after I tested it out with 3 swords, like it's really not that good at all. But yeah, this is gonna seem like really good to me. One Compulse. Compulse is also a good card in this deck because like the same concept with Rabbit. You can like Rabbit players. I know they use this to bounce the Rabbit back to the hand so they can recycle it or whatever. But Inzektors, like I know we can like bounce back your Dragonfly. We can bounce back your Centipede, like things like that. Or we can even use it against monsters, like to get rid of Exceeds, like to bait out Doka negations or Logia negations, and it gets rid of Zemains too. Since everyone like Zemains are really cheap now because of the reprint, so like everyone can like afford Zemains. They're like $40 right now on eBay. They probably went down from the last time I checked because that was 2 nights ago. But yeah, so Compulse is also a really good card in this deck. So yeah, let me show you the side deck. It's pretty much the same. Where's my side deck? What's this? Oh, it's not there anymore. Side deck. Here you are. Still 2 messengers apiece. It's really good against dragons, you guys know that. 2 prohibitions. This is really good against any deck. Doesn't really matter. And obviously the 2 defissures, and the 2 decrees, the 1 light imprisoning, and the 2 snowmans, 2 crows. I don't know if I told you about this in my last video, but I took the mind control out for Reaper. Reaper's actually really good. Against windups, it's really good. Like people are playing windups again. I don't know why, but everyone's playing windups again because I don't know, because no one plays Max Seeds anymore, I guess. But regardless, Reaper is a really good card overall. Like if your opponent doesn't have anything first turn, especially in the mirror match, they don't come out to the field. You you can summon your Reaper, and they either have to warning it or they don't have an out to it, and then you attack and you get a card out of their hand. So it's really good. And 1 Veiler for the mirror match also, or windups, or even dragons sometimes. Like I'm still iffy about that. But yeah, so for the most part, Threatening Roar wasn't really that great. At least not in the way I built the deck around it. It wasn't that great, so I wouldn't recommend it. Maybe if you guys have like a different, I don't know, style of playing, maybe it would be good for you. But even if you want to play this, play Wabokus instead, and look up the rulings. You can do more plays with it. So yeah, that's it for that. Okay, side extra deck. This is pretty cool, right? I got this in the mail too. It's a Japanese crush card. It looks awesome. And this is a Japanese, I forgot the name. It looks cool though. Yeah, 1 of the year. Like I said, I'm still missing that mains. Like money's tight right now. Yeah, 1 Levier, 1 Giga Brilliant. Still thinking about playing 2, but then again, not really, because I don't know. You really don't have bandaged cards that much in this deck, except for when you use a lure. But that's it. What is it? 1 Leviathan, 2 Leviathan, 1 Tempo, 1 Muzzle Rhythm. That's not Muzzle Rhythm, that's Mellow Melody, that's Muzzle Rhythm. Maestroke, Utopia, Butterfly, Tyrus, Ecstatic, and this guy. The only reason they're in there right now was just because like I switch in and out of Ladybug. It just depends on how I'm feeling or like how I change my deck up within the week. I don't know, they're probably not gonna be there for long. Probably just change it up for random stuff. But yeah, Armory Arm and Bria. So yeah, that's the deck, guys. These are the MVPs, or the new cards of the deck, you should say. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about it. And I have no subscribers, guys. I have 0. I mean, I see you guys are watching my videos. I have like almost 100 views on the first one I posted, which was almost like only 3 days ago. I don't know if that's bad or good, but I think it's pretty good. Like 100 views, 3 days, just starting YouTube or YugiTube. So you guys are watching me. Please subscribe to me. It'll pay off in the future. I have contests in the future, and not like stupid contests for like a super effect failure. Like I'll probably like have contests for like a super foolish burial or something like that. Like I'm not gonna have a shitty contest. So with that being said, comment, rate, subscribes. And my next video, I'll be posting of a trade binder, so be on the look out for that. Peace.